Hey everyone, my name is Lacey and welcome to my channel. I think in my intro I'm going to start including what to expect from my channel. So on my channel I like to do craft projects and also art. I like to find easy crafts and affordable crafts and I like to share them with you guys. I also like to share my art progress and sometimes I even share stuff about my everyday life, like what I'm doing or about my work, and I want to encourage all of you guys to try it out too. Draw with me, try the crafts with me, chat with me in the comments, and I would love to hear from all of you. Today, I'm back from my vacation. Maybe I can share a few photos from that. I'm also back with another paper squishy video. As you can see, I'm excited to be able to share these 3 designs with all of you. This is a Hello Kitty Pop-Tart box. I know it's very popular to recreate food packaging for the paper squishies, and to be honest, I'm all for it. I love drawing food and I love recreating these packages. I can't wait to show all of you guys the next packaging, the one after this as well, because I'm excited to kind of explain why I chose that one and everything. So stay tuned. My process, I just draw out the packaging and then I ink it and color it in, normally with markers. I try to use the alcohol based markers if I can because they're less streaky. You can see the background is really streaky. That's because that marker was running out of ink. But for this specific packaging, I do make some mistakes. Like you can see that meowberry typing typography whatever we want to call it. I should have probably used like a thinner marker. This thick marker didn't look very good, and then I'll end up covering it up because I really didn't like it at all. It's fine. If it's not perfect, it's okay though. That's the good thing about art really, is because we could just redo it. We can cover our mistakes. We can start over. It's not really a big deal. Also, at the end of making this squishy, you'll see the finished project at the end. I was going to make it look like a box because it's like a box of Poptarts, but I forgot and I made it look more like a bag. It's okay too though. I think it came out super cute anyway, and I'm excited to share it with all of you. So I mean, that's the great thing about art, is that you learn from your mistakes and hopefully you don't make those same mistakes next time.
My love language is your time and attention. Won't you give some of it to me? I've been lonely lately. I've been feeling neglected, and I want you to show me.
Okay, so here's my next paper squishy. In my opinion, this one came out the best out of all 3 of the paper squishies I did today. They are Cheetos, but they're shaped like maple leaves, and they're also ketchup flavored. My husband and I saw these at the grocery store, so I bought them for him as a joke. Personally, I don't really like ketchup chips. I'm not a huge ketchup fan, but they're one of his favorites, so it was kind of the first time we'd seen Ketchup Cheetos, so I wanted him to try them. It was really funny because on the back of the bag it said dangerously Canadian. I was actually gonna write that on the back of my paper squishy, but I forgot. I don't normally decorate the backs just because it takes longer, but of course you guys can if you want to. So after I made the squishy, well, I did this one and the Pop-Tart one the same way. I get a piece of paper, cut it to the same size, I tape them together, but I leave one side open. A lot of people like the regular Scotch tape, has more give, it's softer so it squishes more, but me, I prefer a thicker tape. I think it normally says like heavy duty or tough grip on it. It's also by Scotch, but it's the packaging tape and it's just thicker and wider. I use it for other crafts like journaling, but I also use it for these as well, and I think it just works better if your purpose is to preserve it rather than to squish it. I don't really squish mine that much, but that's just my personal preference. You guys can just use whichever one you want. So after I tape the whole thing, like I said, and leave the one side open, I get a Ziploc bag, I fill it with fiberfill. So normally I buy my fiberfill at Walmart. If you're in the US or Canada, I think it's like around $10 give or take. Get a decent size of fiberfill, and then you can poke holes in your Ziploc, and this is how it makes it slow rising. You can kind of experiment with just poking holes in your Ziploc and testing it, but basically the more holes that you have, the less slow rising it's going to be. You don't really want it to be too slow rising or it's going to take forever for it to come back up, but like I said, it's just really a personal preference. You can kind of just play around with it and see how it works. So if you don't have fiberfill, there's other things you can fill it with. You can use paper towels, tissue paper, toilet paper, bag, cloth, foam, things like that. I haven't really tried any alternative filling methods, but maybe I will one day. I know Some people have done that online, so you can maybe look it up. You also, if you don't have a Ziploc, you don't really have to use one. Like I said, it's just how you make it slow rising. So if you want to see me like put one of those together, I have some other paper squishy videos. You can check them out. I'll put them in the iCards above. This next one that I did was the Starburst. Really, I did make some mistakes, to be honest. I used this Scotch tape that I call like a cloudy tape. It's just not completely clear. I did this because it was like the smaller tape. It was easier to use than to use my really like thick packaging tape. But it's fine. Like I think it came out okay anyway. Like it's still cute. It's just cloudy. But I decided not to use the Ziploc either because I thought it would be too hard to cut it down to size and everything. Of course you can if you want to. I just decided not to. So it's very squishy, not slow rising. But I did show how to put this together. I kind of forgot to do it like with the Starburst because I got caught up in it, but I did just cut some strips of paper to show you guys how I did it. So it's going to be like right after this. It's not really a perfect science, but I think that you guys will understand what I did.
Lately I've been thinking about the choices I have made and doubt the life I've chosen for myself. I wonder how it would pan out if I stuck to the status quo and stayed in England. Never know, but when I see my friends, I see them with this golden glow. It seems they can touch the rainbow. I guess I'll never know, never know, never know. Would that be me?
Okay, so I have a fake front and back, and you guys can see that I had folded them twice. The bottom one really didn't need folded twice, but it was just simpler to do it like that. So you can see that the two folds are the same size. The first two folds are going to be the tab of the Starburst, so I went ahead and taped them together just to hold them. And then that next fold is how I'm making it a rectangle on that side. As you can see, that bottom one didn't need to be folded.
Just be present, mom will slip the adolescence. I can't help but wonder, but I guess I'll never know what the other book looks like.
Okay, so now you guys can see I have a little extra space. That's gonna be the other side of our Starburst, and you can see that there's no tab on the other side. I'm gonna add that later.
If I stay.
So we're gonna tape this together.
Red, blue, and green.
It goes out of frame a little, sorry about that, but it's not really that exciting. Okay, so now we kind of have that rectangular shape. We just don't have the sides yet, so I'm gonna turn it over, and then I'm gonna get a new piece of paper that's gonna be the side. Now I had measured it to the original before we had folded it, so it is a little bit too long, but we'll just cut off the excess. It's no big deal. Put it side by side, tape it all along. I don't even think I show the whole taping because it's boring, but I just tape it along the edge. It was a bit of a struggle to get it lined up.
If I stayed in my city.
I think in this I didn't really care about getting it that straight. You can see it's kind of bad, but it was just to basically show you what I was doing. I cut off the extra, and then I'm just gonna fold that side up, and that's how I'm gonna make the sides of the paper squishy. And some people make little tabs. I didn't make a tab, I just kind of used the tape. But basically, yeah, just tape that in, and then I would end up taping the other side, but you guys won't see that because it's not really a big deal. Now I used this tab to trace out a new tab, and I just did it twice because I wanted it double thick like the other side. So I just marked it, and then I just cut it out. That line in the middle, that's where I fold it. There's a really, really bad example of how I did it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my outro. I usually wait until the end where I show you the final product, but I have a lot to say, not a lot of time to say it. So, hey everyone, thanks for making it to the end of my video. I had so much fun making this video and sharing it with all of you. I hope that you guys are inspired to make paper squishies as well, and if you do, you guys should share it on social media. All my links are down below. My next video will be trying digital art part 3. To be honest, I'm not even sure if this is the last part or not. There might be a part after it. It did take us a long time to finish it, but I do hope that you guys are enjoying the process. After that, I have many videos that I want to share with you guys. I know I'm gonna do a bullet journal update, sticker subscription update, a rock painting video, and I also have some bigger projects that I really want to do for you guys. So you guys should let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below, because I would love to hear from all of you and like what you guys are interested in seeing on my channel. I do have an update for my giveaway for hitting 100 subscribers. So I chose a winner using a site where I input the names and it chooses a random winner. So I contacted that winner like several times, but I never heard back from them. I didn't have like a ton of time to wait on their answer. I waited like, I don't know, almost a week, but unfortunately I had to choose another winner, and I used the same site and everything. I contacted them, but I haven't heard back yet. So I hope that they've contacted me by the time I put this video up, but like, please check your email, I guess. I'm sorry for any inconveniences. Like, I'm trying to be as fair as possible. I wish I could send everyone a gift, but I cannot. If you did sign up for the giveaway but you didn't win, I want to send you guys a letter, like everyone that applied. So just check your email either way. Once the winner is contacted, I'm gonna contact everyone else. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. I feel so lucky to have all of you here. And if you like being here, then please hit that subscribe button, as it really helps out my channel. But okay guys, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye!